Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching, Watcher of the Forest. I want to thank you for your support and your kindness and your comments and your likes. I love and appreciate every single one of you. So let's get into today's reading. Happy Tuesday, last Tuesday of 2025. I've already started pulling the cards out. I have the Nine of Cups, the Star, and the Five of Wands. It's going to be a 6-card spread. So, spiritual team, what other cards do you have for us, please? The Queen of Swords, the Magician, one more card, and the King of Wands. Oh, wow. Let's see what we have for our collective seekers today, spiritual team. Nine of Cups. Your wishes are coming true. Whatever you've been wishing for, excuse me, whatever you've been wishing for, material success, abundance, happiness, enjoyment in your life, right? Inner fantasies, whatever those are for you. You want more money in your job, you want more success, you want, a raise or a promotion, or you want to meet someone new, whatever it is, your wishes are coming true. Your wishes are coming true. The Star, hope, inspiration, mental health, creativity, contentment. Yes, you have this vision of what you want your life to be in 2026, right? The Star is here to tell you that vision is possible, right? Just listen to your spiritual guidance. You're kind hearted and you heal. You must be a healer, right? 17. 7 plus 1 is 8, which means abundance. You're going through a renewal, as a lot of people are, ending out 2025, going into 2026, making wishes, putting in your order, like for the universe, right? You're telling your spiritual team what you would like in 2026. This is what I would like. I want my wishes to come true, please. I have hope and I'm inspired to help them come true, right? Five of Wands. I think there's going to be people that, this was a hard lesson for myself to learn, but when you move in silence, right? Don't tell people your dreams, your aspirations, because people who are jealous and envious are people who are secretly in competition with you, ruin things. They really do. I mean, if you have a trusted friend that has been there with you through thick and thin, always on your side, yes, you can tell that person. Or you could just tell your journal, write down your hopes and aspirations and your wishes for 2026, right? Leave it for yourself and look at it every night. These are my hopes. This is what I want to happen in 2026. This is my plan of action. This is what I'm going to, have to do to acquire my wishes coming true, right? But don't go and share it with everyone. Don't go and share it with people that are not there. They're not tried and true friends, right? Don't share it with everyone. Don't share it with people at your work or anyone that you think is jealous of you. Just share it to your journal, or just share it to maybe one person that you absolutely trust with your life, right? That's the person you can share it with. Okay. The Queen of Swords. Yes. Yes. I think your wish is in 2026. You are, the Queen of Swords is all about thoughts, right? I want to say, from a woman's perspective, the Queen of Swords, right? You are maybe your boss. Maybe you want to move to, say, like if you work for a magazine and you want to work for a different magazine. So the boss is the Queen of Swords, right? She's intelligent, astute, perceptive, confident, strong character, creative, independent, organized, articulate and highly principled. I think you're going to speak with the Queen of Swords because the swords are all about thoughts, right? And so I think you're going to go and speak with the Queen of Swords about working for this other magazine or whatever job it is that you want to work for, right? But you already have it in the bag because you and the Queen of Swords are pretty much the same, right? You're very much the same. You're both confident, you're both creative, you're both organized, articulate, highly principled. I think this Queen of Swords, when she meets you in the interview, she's gonna recognize right off the bat, oh my gosh, this is the woman that I want in my company because she's just like me, right? She's going to take care of things. She's going to make sure everything, like she's going to meet all deadlines, right? And then you have the Magician. What a great card, right? The Magician. Creative power. Yes, you're going to go into this new job with creative power. We can all summon up the Magician in our own life, right? This is what I want to move forward with in 2026. I want to be, a creative power, a master, right? Communication, self mastery, intuitive, take the initiative, right? Manifest plans, ideas into practice. Everything is ready. Yes, because you've already done your due diligence, right? You've already carried on what you had in your old job, which was great, but now you want something better. And sometimes you have to let go of something that's, you know, great or good in your life to move up to the next step, right? So you can summon your inner magician and say, this is what I want. I want to bring to the table everything that I'm already bringing to the table, but in a different atmosphere. I want someone like the Queen of Swords who's going to appreciate what I bring to the table and she's going to acknowledge it, right? And so then, yes, I will get raises and promotions, right? And the King of Wands, wise, charismatic leadership, good at communicating, authoritarian, honest, efficient, passionate, extrovert, inspire others, and creative. I believe you're going to meet this King of Wands at your new job. You're going to meet this person and you're going to think, oh my gosh, he's just like me. I'm the star, right? You're the star. You're the star in your own life, right? You're the star. You're the one who's kind-hearted and healing and renewal. And you're a visionary, right? To what you want, your wishes, you're bringing your wishes coming true. You're going to meet this man, this King of Wands at this company where the Queen of Swords is. And you're both going to be like, holy Toledo, we mesh so well together at work, right? You're both honest and efficient and passionate. Yes. So you're going to meet that King of Wands at your new gig, right? At your new job. You're going to meet them. And you know what? You're going to be so grateful and so thankful that you left your old place of employment, right? Because staying at our old place is fine and dandy, but sometimes you get into the rut and you're doing the same thing, same repetitive thing over and over and over, and it's a routine, right? And yeah, some people are comfortable with routines. There's nothing wrong with that, really, right? But if you want to grow within yourself, grow your spirituality or just grow, right? You can, put your little seeds out there and think, okay, if I, excuse me, if I were to plant this little seed, right, of this wish that come true, and then you get this interview with the Queen of Swords at this other, I'm just using an example, at this other magazine place, right? You just get this interview, and she recognizes you right off the bat from the way you're dressed, from the way you carry yourself, right? You're polite and considerate, even to the receptionist, thank you so much for getting me in quickly. I really do appreciate that, right? And she overheard that and she's like, wow, she's considerate to my receptionist, right? So she already knows, the Queen of Swords already knows that um, uh, you are favorable and that you are considerate and just everything good, just like the Queen of Swords is, you know. So I do believe 2026 is going to bring you a new career. It might be the same thing that a little bit of the same thing that you've done because, like say if it's a different, magazine that you're working for, they're going to be doing things differently. You're going to see different people. You're going to make different connections. You're going to go to different places for lunch, right? You're going to have new Christmas parties and whatnot. And, they're going to bring in their senior editors and whatnot. You're just going to meet everybody, right? So it's just going to be new, new, new all the way around. But I do believe that you're going to find your, I want to say family, your work family that might turn into your family. Do you know what I mean? They say that friends who turn into family are the best kind, right? Anyways, it's a beautiful reading. I'm very, very happy for you. I would like to pull a money manifestation card, spiritual team. Which one can we ask for the ending of this gorgeous reading? Healer. You are able to provide great comfort and support to those who are on a healing journey, whether their pain is physical, emotional, and spiritual. That's an awesome card to get because we're all here to help each other out, right? Maybe you're going to find a coworker that needs just some kind words, or hey, let's go out to lunch and get to know each other, right? And I bet you're going to be best friends. And that's all it takes. We think that we are, um, I want to say, moving up in life, right? Maybe you've had a nudge for a long time to go to this other magazine company and work for them, not knowing that you were going to find your bestie, right? Your best friend. And I'm sure you have other best friends from your other place too, and you're going to keep in touch with them because that's the type of person that you are, right? You are the star. You're going to keep in touch with everyone that you love, right? Yes. But you're going to find a new best friend here also. And whatever you say to this person, your words, your mannerisms, your thoughts, if you share them with her, they're going to comfort her. Whatever she has going on in her life, your words are going to help her heal whatever it is, whether she shares that with you or not, right? That's the power of our words. They can really uplift other people, right? And that's a beautiful card for this reading. I absolutely love this reading. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you to my spiritual team who always give me the best readings, the best cards, I have to say. I am so appreciative of that. So thank you so much. Happy Tuesday before 2026. It's our last Tuesday in 2025. I hope you all are safe and having a good Tuesday and Happy New Year, right? And I will see you on the next one. Take care.